Gabby, in 3 words, how would you describe the dressing room banter at Aston Villa?
Ruthless, funny, harsh.
Let's find out how harsh. This is Teammates Gold with Gabby Agbonlahor.
Everyone was soft, to be honest. Now I'd have to go with John Carew because, like, even in training, he'd bully like big centre halves, like even like the likes of Richard Dunn, James Collins, like big centre halves, and like just couldn't get the ball off him.
He was massive, wasn't he?
Yeah,
He was
just
like
like
a unit.
But he was probably like 6'4", 6'5", but made out of steel. Do you know, like strong?
Yeah.
Not a bit of like body fat on him, just a proper bully on the pitch.
Did you ever see any of his acting?
No, I've not seen it, to
Did
be
you know
honest.
he was going to be an actor?
No, but it wouldn't surprise me if someone told me, because he had that about him, John.
Yeah.
I think he loved football, but it was more like you could see him going on to something else. Do you know, like, he's got that in him. I bet if you asked him now, he'd probably not watch the game since he retired. Do you know what I mean?
He became like a gangster in a movie.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have that sort
Was
of
that in Hollywood,
gangster
or?
type? I don't think it was Hollywood, no.
After me,
Why? What did you moan about?
I was always moaning in training, you know. It's common, the amount of time players moan, and then the manager sometimes will send players in for moaning at the assistant coach for like decisions. I think the funniest one was Fabian Delph. He got sent in by Paul Lambert for moaning at the ref, and the Lambert had warned him, don't moan anymore at the ref. Decision, it's a foul. Lambert's like, inside. Like,
really? That's like being at school.
Yeah, but like that's what was funny about it, because we were all laughing about it afterwards. It's like, it's footballers are gonna moan, aren't they? I bet if you ask like even like JT now, I bet he's probably thinking like, bloody hell at Villa, the lads are moaning at me refereeing. But the coaches never wanted to ref in like training games. So everything's a foul or it's not a foul. It's like, so I'll say Fabian Delph, he liked to moan a lot. Ashley Young, like, especially his time at Aston Villa, you know, on that left wing, the way he could control the ball, dribble with it, and even the stuff he'd do in training, you know, effortlessly just hit top corners or do his skills in training. So definitely.
He was rapid as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was like all round, wasn't he? Like a great player. One of the best ones was JT's because we didn't expect it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were away in Portugal pre-season, and like out of nowhere we'd finished in the canteen, and then this guy come in with his guitar, and then JT starts singing like that song, and they were like, all right.
So darling, darling, say, mommy, oh, say, mommy, oh, say, stand by.
Me and Youngie. Yeah, so I was always the one that's sort of done the pranks in the changing room.
Okay.
So like me and Youngie always used to do it, but yeah.
who did you get the most?
They don't know it now, but like, are they going to watch this?
I doubt it. They're probably busy.
I used to get Nigel Coco a lot because he was a biter.
Right.
So like, I think in football, if you bite, lads are going to get on you more.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you
so like,
you
can't nibble. You've got to pretend. It might be hurting you inside or you're angry. You've got to pretend that you're not really bothered if someone like, I don't know, cuts up your trainers that you've got to wear home, or do you know what I mean? Blocks your car in with their car, or I don't know. There's loads of things that like happen. But I reckon Nigel's the one that I got a lot. But he never knew it was me.
And you never knew it was you.
No.
So now Nigel Coco, if you're watching, if your trainer's got cut up,
Can't catch me, Nigel.
you can't catch him now.
You know what, Snoddy was a good one. He was like that sort of player who's dancing around the changing room every day.
He's a lively character.
Yeah, he was a good, proper good character. Sort of character you need in a changing room. I reckon it's me, definitely.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Why?
I'm just quite a messy person, to be honest. Even at home, like I've always been like that. And like, I remember the day I left, my locker, it had stuff in from like 11 years ago.
What did you have in there?
Mouldy t-shirts that I've left in my locker. Just like things in my locker that like most players' lockers are clean. Do you know what I mean?
That must have stunk.
I know, but like, yeah, I was in the kit man's nightmare.
And who was next to you? Who was either side of you?
Delphy was next to me, and Brad Guzan. And they used to always complain about the mess. Like, look what you got messy in my locker space. Move it. So this player called Nicholas Elenius, I actually felt sorry for him, to be fair. He was a Danish lad. And he always used to come in like rascal clothes, and he'd come in this plain white T-shirt. And like, honestly, the lads got hold of the T-shirt and everyone signed it. But it was what he was wearing home. So,
it's like last day at school, you get all your little friends to sign your shirt.
Exactly, that's what it was like. And
my.
Paul Lambert used to always come in the change room to try and catch people on their phones because it was like £500 fine if you got caught on your phone. So he just got in all the time, making money. And he's like, what's going on here? And like, we're signing this top, it's a rascal. He's like, yeah, it's a rascal, pass it here. And he signed it as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Love it.
But he took it quite well, but I knew he was fuming inside because it's your personal stuff, isn't it?
Of course.
That's just football. Like, you've got to get past the ruthless side of it, and like, I think it makes you stronger.
Good. And has it made you stronger?
Yeah, definitely.
Love it. Gabby, appreciate your time, mate.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.